Okay, let's talk about IdlePro because that's a line that your company has brought out. It's specifically for that user that needs that next level technology. So let's talk a little bit about it. What is IdlePro? What makes it perform the way it does?
Yep. We have our IdlePro alternators. They are high amperage dual internal fan alternators. They're E-coated for corrosion resistance. We are first fit on Navistar with a 160 amp version. And then on Thomas Bus, Bluebird Bus, we're a 210 amp version. We also have a 240 amp version that has about 160, 170 amps at idle. The 210 and the 240 are covered by our Prestolite Power Promise warranty. So on a brushed unit, we're giving a 3-year unlimited mileage warranty. And then when you step up to brushless units, we have our IdlePro Extreme alternators. They're 220 amp up to 420 amp brushless, high amp brushless units. They're E-coated for corrosion resistance. They have the remote sense, the lamp driver, and we use bar wound stators so that they have significantly more output at idle. So even our the 220 amp has over 200 amps at idle.
So it sounds like a lot of engineering went into this IdlePro line, and it really comes down to matching the part to the application. So let's talk a little bit about economic impact. You alluded to this before in our previous segment, but when you have something that has a higher purchase price, like the IdlePro line, does it actually cost more?
No, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, you get to a 350 amp alternator. So you've gone out and you've bought your truck, and then you put on a battery HVAC system. And then we give you the bill, or you get the bill for the 350 amp alternator. Like, I can get a 200 amp alternator for a third of that or half of that. Mm-hmm. So what are the things that are really important in the market today? Keeping your vehicle on the road and driver retention, right? Because it's hard to get drivers. So you've cheaped out on the alternator. You put a 200 amp alternator on this battery HVAC system. Your driver goes out, he drives 8 hours down the road. He stops at night, and this system is designed to give 8 to 10 hours of creature comforts, battery HVAC, so if it's cold or it's hot.
Right, he gets his chimichanga, puts it in the microwave, boom, no power.
Absolutely, yeah. So instead, he gets there, instead of having 8 to 10 hours, in 3 hours in, he's hot, he's cold, his chimichanga's cold.
He's in the middle of emailing or FaceTiming with his wife, and the system goes down, and his tablet that's charging dies. I mean, now he's mad. He's mad.
And, the other thing we alluded to earlier was low voltage. So you've got all these components that are low voltage, you're not covering your loads as you go down the road because you didn't put a big enough alternator on. So any of your sensitive electrical components, your switches, sensors, all that stuff, your seat, the ECM that just controls your seat, low voltage to that can burn out that component. So how many of those things do you go through when you saved, X amount of dollars, you went for a third of the price alternator, but you've gone through significant electrical components, one road stop, one breakdown on the side of the road for any one of these wipes out the difference in money you saved on that one alternator before you even go and change that alternator and put the right one on. So, total cost of ownership, put on, our 350 amp IdlePro Extreme alternator, and you get the battery HVAC you need. You have 4 years unlimited mileage warranty on that. All your electrical components are covered. Your batteries are cycling optimally. Paying out a little bit more on the front end really gets you a lot of benefit on the other side.